It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Joe Reed returning. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Herbert off of play action. Escaping the pressure right. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now room for Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
He's coming. We got to double up. Wide. Get wide. He's
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Check 50. Shift. Show it up. Watch safety green. Team. Safety's creeping.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Oh, the return is Reed. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's got this down to the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
Well, I'd say we're well past the time that we're trying to work out the kinks of the season, aren't we? We're already into week 3, and he's looking really, really strong. Already has won an AFC Player of the Week award.
Yeah, did that a week ago in week 2 with runs like that and then some. It's caught on the right side. Williams. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8. So for the Chargers, it's their first meeting this year against the AFC champs. And these two division rivals, they go back to the AFL days. But this, Charles, kind of a measuring stick game, you feel like, for a young Chargers team.
It certainly is, because when you match up with Kansas City, who has dominated in recent years and feels like they'll continue to dominate for the foreseeable future, you've got to have a reason for optimism. And this team, under new management with a new head coach, and they feel like they've made some great strides in free agency in the draft. They feel like they can go ahead and start pursuing Kansas City once again.
He'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Touchdown! Jared Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Under 10, 10.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a do-it-all back, and he did plenty on that run. And as a rookie, 803 yards rushing for the season, and Kansas City may look to up his workload a little bit in year 2. The last pick of the first round in 2020, he more than justified that selection with his ability to run the football and catch it out of the backfield.
Mahomes now on first down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Jumper. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Bang. Kill. Check that. 15.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now here's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
59 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
Good play there by Frank Clark. Only 6 sacks in 2020, the fewest since his rookie year of 2015. But don't let that small number fool you. Provides consistent pressure against quarterbacks. A Pro Bowler the last 2 seasons.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And Jared Cook's been doing this for a lot of years, the last 2 in New Orleans. The Chargers turned to him after losing Hunter Henry to New England in free agency, and they made a nice decision.
Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes
steps away to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
49, 49, guys. Mike, 40. Yellow. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Mahomes hit, he lost the football, and this is recovered by the Chargers.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. From the 27, Mahomes throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, 43, 15. Check. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. 15.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes buying time to his left. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Attack! 49 watch 49. It's going to be a
Mahomes now to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
All day, defense, all day. Check.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's into a crowd and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
This is a counter play. Eckler. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert now. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Taco Charlton in there to bury him for a loss of 11. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen as time expires in the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Now the ball comes loose, and the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Mahomes going to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Easy. Check. 50, yellow.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Reed returning. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On second down, Eckler. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A handoff. It's Eckler. Chris Jones, the all-pro defensive tackle, there to make the play defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 41, Herbert
flush to his right. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, it's Herbert. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Chargers might be headed to the win column for the first time in 2021 as they add on to their lead.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Linval Joseph able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Check 26, check 26. Yellow. Deuce.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it'll be third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The Chiefs on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch twins. Hey, 57. Jim. Yellow.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Once more, here's Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Four down. Mike's 50.
They snap it to Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused it.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Here's Mahomes to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Here we go. He's checking. Crash. Big dance. Come. Check 50.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack,
And a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down to the 25.
Tyrann Mathieu, the all-pro, up to make the stop.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. Mike. Get that quarterback. Look. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
49, guys. Mike.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
You trash. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Yellow. Check nickel.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Asante Samuel.
And that will write a finish to this ball game.